Lolly with Morning Glory Farmstead, and I am standing out here next to what will be the new GreenStalk garden patio, and I'm practicing using my new coffee railing to make sure it's gonna hold up. Y'all, I love my coffee cups, and they're like another appendage, and so if I can take them with me, I get super excited. Anyway, I'm making some changes around here, and you guys can check out my day 2 GreenStalk garden patio video to catch up on that real quick. But today, it's early Sunday morning, and I wanted to do a short but super exciting video before I get ready for church to let you guys know about a fabulous GreenStalk garden spring celebration sale that is going to run from March 20th through March 27th. So if you have been thinking about trying your hand at gardening or wanting to try a vertical garden to grow flowers, herbs, tomatoes, greens, whatever it is that you love, now is the time to make that move as we head into spring. You guys share this video with any family or friends that have been thinking about trying to become a little bit more self-sustaining, or maybe they would just love a beautiful ornamental piece to look at. Robin shared a photo in the Facebook group, and it's beautiful. You can mix herbs and flowers with your vegetables. Now, I love this type of sale because you can get a discount on whatever you buy during this week, not just the GreenStalks. So you just got to prioritize, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. So the sale is going to be $20 off if you spend $100, $60 off if you spend $250, and $150 off if you spend $500. And you can use my link and code in the description box to get another $10 off. This is a great time to get another GreenStalk if you've wanted another one, or maybe you don't have the spinner base or the wheels yet. But the reason I didn't want to just tell you about the sale, and that's it, is because we know there's a lot of other costs that come with having a GreenStalk. And if you're new to having a GreenStalk, you may not be aware of those yet. And the good news is that you can get some of those supplies at GreenStalk and take advantage of the sale. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that I've gotten there that may be an additional help to your gardens as well. And if you guys want to see pretty footage of what can grow, I have lots of other videos on that, so you can check those out later. But I really just want to spend a couple of minutes helping you figure out how to use some strategy. All right, if you don't have a GreenStalk, obviously this is going to be where you want to start. Buy your GreenStalk or 2 if that's what you want. Now, if you're not sure what you want to grow yet, I would recommend buying the original GreenStalk because the pockets are deeper, and so you have more options of what you can grow. Now, if you just want to grow some greens and herbs or lettuce or anything with a more shallow or smaller root system as opposed to something like carrots, then the leaf planter will be just fine. You'll also be able to choose how many tiers you want, and the largest one is going to have 7 tiers. Now, you're going to need a base, which is sold separately. And if you have a concrete area or deck, having the spinner base with the wheels will make things so much easier. Now let's talk about the supports. These are good for vining or heavier, larger plants. It just offers a little support so the stems don't break. And it also acts as a trellis for things like beans and other plants. The other great thing about the supports is that they keep the GreenStalk cover from actually sitting right on top of your plants. All right, so let's talk about those covers. They have frost covers and insect covers. Now, you may not think that you need either in the springtime, but if you live in a place that gets a ton of rain all year and you don't have a place to roll that GreenStalk so that it's under cover, try one of their covers. They don't prevent all the water from getting in, but it may lessen the flooding of your GreenStalk and the washing away of all of those nutrients. If you do have a ton of bugs and pests where you live, the insect cover allows 80% of sunlight through, and it can prevent some pests like bugs that actually land on the leaves to lay their eggs and things like that. Now, they also sell worm castings, and I don't want to give you the exact measurements or act like I'm an authority, but I use about a half to a whole bag for each tier depending on my budget. You can also use a little less in the leaf planter than in the original, and nitrogen is needed for all plants, you guys, but your leafy greens are going to love you for giving them the worm castings. And they also have 5-pound bags of organic compost. Now, if you have 1 or 2 GreenStalks, you can get away with 1, 2, 3 bags, and it actually tells you how much you need to add to each tier. All right, so those are some key players that you may need in addition to your GreenStalk. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to link 2 videos at the end that are going to help you set yourself up for success. And even if you're not new to GreenStalks, you guys, you still may learn something from these, or at least hear some really good reminders. So y'all check out my GreenStalk playlist. I've got 41 videos in there. I've got tons of education mixed in so that you can really be the master of your GreenStalk garden experience. All right, head to the description box, use that link March 20th through the 27th and use my code LOLLY10 to get an extra $10 off. I'll see you real soon in the next video, and until then, y'all have a great couple of days. Bye-bye.